It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Burton. I'm certain we'll work well together.
Ask her about the free snacks.
Don't be rude. You know, boss, I've got a bit of a sweet tooth. Hey, Burton.
It's Burton! The Burton!
Hello, timekeepers. Apologies again for the delay in releasing guides recently. There has been so much going on with my life, all the downs and further downs. Have to juggle between a lot. Hopefully things get better from now on. That said, I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you for all the support in watching my videos and dropping likes and comments every now and then. This time, my focus will be on Hissabeth. Looking at her overall kit, she is the new Planiflatus sub-DPS mental damage dealer. Hissabeth damage output comes from juggling between Snake's Den and his stacks and unleashing Serpentine Scales. Her combo is almost similar to LOL's Cassiopeia. In fact, her kit excels in prolonged battle. I will break down for you guys, going through her skill set as usual. Let's dive into her skills, shall we? Skill 1, Ouroboros. AoE attack that deals 120% mental damage up to 300% mental damage at max rank. This skill also deals additional 60% mental damage up to 150% mental damage at max rank to enemies affected by Serpentine Scales. Serpentine Scales will inflict Genesis damage which can crit and also benefits from Ultimate Might. But the best part of Ouroboros' skill is that you can trigger Insight 3 on 2 enemies, which gives Hissabeth maximum of 2 Moxies by using this skill. This skill description highlights Hissabeth kit mainly relies on cycling her ultimate and Moxies fast to ramp up the damage charts. Skill 2, Infinite Recursion. This skill is kind of unique on its own. First, it is a self-buff. Second part, it consumes Snake's Den stacks. If you have at least 2 Snake's Den stacks, it will be consumed and generate 2 rank 1 Hiss skill. Hiss is a single target skill that deals 50% mental damage and applies Serpentine Scales. It sounds weak, but the best part is to try use rank 2 or rank 3 of Infinite Recursion because by generating 4 level 1 Hiss cards, you can combine to become rank 3 Hiss skill which deals 250% and grant 2 Moxies. The number of Snake's Den will be adjusted at the beginning of each round so that the sum of Snake's Den, Serpentine Scales, and Hiss will be 8. Also, Serpentine Scales stacks can be transferred. If you kill an enemy with Serpentine Scales without proc the stack and the enemy dies, it is transferred to the enemy with the highest attack. Hiss skill. This is a generated skill card that applies Serpentine Scales. The unique part about his skill card is that this does not consume AP. His skill also cannot be moved in your deck, and the only way to rank them up is to get the next generated rank 1 and combine it to rank 3 by either using the in-between cards in hand or just wait for more rank 1 cards to combine them eventually. Lastly, ultimate skill, Experimental Rocketry. AoE attack that deals 500% mental damage to all enemies, increases damage taken from Serpentine Scales to 70% only for this round, then at the end, recover all Serpentine Scales. And gain an equivalent number of rank 1 Hiss. Skill. Pretty straightforward skill as well. Insight 1. Hissabeth gets 8 Snake's Den stacks upon entering battle. Second unique passive here is that Hiss and Hissabeth's ultimate move do not occupy the upper limit of the number of cards in hand, which solves the problem of reducing the number of cards dealt due to the ultimate move being stuck in the hand. Insight 2 gives 8% bonus damage. Insight 3 is the passive which I mentioned before. When attacking enemies affected by Serpentine Scales, inflicts 1 stack of Rigidity and restores at least 1 extra point of Moxie. So, a typical combo to get Hissabeth started is Skill 2, Infinite Recursion to self-buff and consume Snake's Den and generate rank 1 Hiss skill, then use the combined rank 2 Hiss skill to apply Serpentine Scale and proc it with Skill 1 Ouroboros. In a typical full combo in a team with synergy, Hissabeth ultimate is ready to use next round. The idea is to use Snake's Den stacks first to get Hiss, then Hiss will apply Serpentine Scale and charge up Moxie and spam the ultimate from then on. For Hissabeth, there are 2 variations in her resonance to play her. The first variation is the crit build here. Focus on higher crit rate of 47% with crit damage 21.5% and base attack at only 291. This build focus on Genesis damage proc, and it is quite decent as the damage output comes from his skills. The other variation I recommend is focus on raw damage and increased her attack stats. The attack is at 413 right now with a reduction to 31% crit rate and a lower crit damage. Both variations are viable and depends on your playstyle. For those pulling for more copies, here is the quick overview of Portray's improvements for each ranks. The reason why second Portray has no additional benefits mainly because it applies longer petrify status, but most bosses will have some sort of resistance, so you gain nothing actually. Overall, a max Portrays gets a standard almost 70% stronger version of the base character. For the best Psycubes of choice, her own Psycube never-ending Q&A is the best. After Hissabeth casts ultimate might increases by 3%, up to 4 stacks, and critical damage increases by 6%, up to 3 stacks. At max amplification level, ultimate might damage increases by 6% and crit damage increases by 12%. Since it is not easy to level up Psycubes due to limited resources, I do recommend alternatives such as Luxurious Leisure for ultimate damage increase stacks, or another story which can benefit from his high rank cards to DPS. The team comp to play with Hissabeth is still ultimate spammers like Recolita, who will be the main DPS, followed by Euphoria Unlocked Melania or Euphoria Unlocked Druvis 3 for the Petrify team, with supports like Lopra or Vera to boost the crit rate. If you have higher Portrays Cacania, that is a good option too. Here is a gameplay on Hissabeth. Enjoy.
Nothing unexpected. For now. The show's on, hounds.
Our minds are as one, never alone and rarely outnumbered.
Ready, aim, stand firm against the tide of egotism. Time waits for no one, even for a great feat. Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable.
Let's make this something a bit more useful.
Fresh from the crucible. If laughter is their weapon, then let them strike.
Leave me alone.
Ay, that hurt. Ahora solo tengo un único lugar al que ir. Handy. I've got some trouble brewing.
Our minds are as one, never alone and rarely outnumbered.
Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable.
An unconventional choice.
Stay put. This'll hurt longer if I miss.
You've better think twice. Discoveries are measured in increments.
Draw strength, stand firm against the draw strength from the heroes of yore. Stand firm against draw strength from the heroes.
Discoveries are
stand firm. Planting. Henceforth, virtue alone shall be my. I pledge my loyalty to you and my folly. Get ready! This is going to be a crowd pleaser! Ahora solo tengo.
climb aboard. Our minds are as one.
I've got some trouble brewing. Wait for the pop! Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable.
The stars are within your reach.
I never miss. Most of the time anyway.
Get ready! Climb aboard and prepare to meet your maker, science! Discoveries are measured in increments. Never alone,
The show's on, hounds.
the stars are within your reach.
Wait for the pop!
Let's move.
Discoveries are measured in...
The show's on, hounds.
Climb aboard and prepare to meet your...
I've got some trouble brewing.
Plan B.
Time waits for no one, even for a great feat.
The stars are within your reach.
Ha! My crucible really has a mind of its own.
Discoveries are measured. Climb aboard and...
Ahora solo tengo un único...
Our minds are as one. Never alone and rarely outnumbered.
Stand firm against the tide of egotism.
The stars are within your reach.
Avanza con una pasión inquebrantable. Whew, that went smooth.
Exactly.
So, what do you guys think about Hissabeth? The fact that Hiss is not counted towards AP is really a good mechanic for her. I kind of like this ultimate spamming comp. It is simple and easy to use to clear contents like the enhanced limbo or mains post-raid bosses. Will you be pulling for her? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching and see you guys real soon. Cheers!